Joining me now is Democratic Senator Alex Padilla of California. It is incredibly stunning. I was actually listening to Ari Melber on SiriusXM on my way over to 30 Rock and could not believe. I guess I can believe it because the Republican Party could barely elect a speaker. But as you watch this, Senator, this bill go down in flames on the floor, this is all they're talking about. They don't want to pass a border bill. They want to impeach Mayorkas. Your thoughts on them failing to be able to get that vote through?
Yeah, Joy, you can't make this stuff up. For those of us actually serious about the task at hand, we keep asking not only when are Republicans going to get serious, but they got to make up their minds, right? On the one hand, they say, no, we need a border deal, and we're going to get Secretary Mayorkas in the room to help us negotiate policy and language. But with the other hand, they call for his impeachment. They can't even do that. And on the one hand, they're saying it's a crisis at the border. There's an urgent need to act, and there's definitely room for improvement there. But with once Donald Trump says no, wait till the November election, then they all fall in line. This is not a way to govern, Joe. We have real issues. And let me remind us why we're even here on the border conversation, because this is the price Republicans wanted to extract for funding to help Ukraine in their battle against Putin's aggression. And even through the negotiation, even with the work product, they, pulled the tail between their legs and are running away.
It is. I've seen sort of failed politics before. You've seen it before. You've seen people who, and look, Speaker Mike Johnson is no Nancy Pelosi. She had the same majority, never missed a vote. She could count, right? And there's a majority whip whose job it is to count votes. The fact that they couldn't do that and that they actually went in not knowing whether they had the votes is actually stunning. It's like the Speaker's job 101. But let's talk about the actual bill itself. Here's what's in it. It's $60 billion to assist Ukraine, as you just mentioned. It's Israel funding $14 billion. It's $10 billion for humanitarian aid to civilians in Ukraine and in Gaza. It's $4.83 billion for countries in the Indo-Pacific. It's $20 billion for the southern border. The bill was negotiated by Chris Murphy of Connecticut, Democrat, James Langford of Oklahoma, very conservative Republican, and Democrat turned independent from Arizona, Kirsten Sinema. This is not even a bill that you support, sir. The bill is pretty harsh, and it was, not negotiated with folks like you in the room. But what do you make of the fact that it is a bill that is to the liking, one would think, of far right-wing Republicans, and yet they're saying they don't want it?
Right. So let me be clear, Joy. There's a lot that I would be supportive of in the overall package, not just the assistance to Ukraine and Israel, the humanitarian aid, which is critical, funding for Taiwan, further strengthening our posture in the Indo-Pacific region. That's all good, and that's all timely and urgent, but not at the expense of bad border policy. What we had on the table, what we had in this package was a retread of Trump's failed policies when he shut down the border. Remember, for years we talked about Title 42. What most people should understand and appreciate is the number of people coming to the United States went up during Title 42. So if it didn't work then, why do we think it's going to work now? And we can go through other elements of what's in the bill that Democrats should not be thrilled about. But there's also what's not in the bill. Historically, Democrats said, look, enforcement alone isn't going to do the trick. You balance enforcement measures, which are smarter and more thoughtful, with legal pathways, right? Whether it's relief for dreamers, relief for farm workers, relief for essential workers that sacrificed so much during the pandemic but happened to be undocumented. That wasn't in this package, which is, a big failure here. There's people who are coming to the United States seeking asylum, and we do need to fund that system more to reduce the backlogs. But one of the criticisms is there's too many people who don't qualify for asylum. They're actually coming here to try to work. They're looking for economic opportunity. Last I checked, there's employers across so many sectors of our economy looking for workers. We have record sustained low unemployment levels. So Imagine broadening the work visa categories, matching workers with employers who need workers. That's a more thoughtful way to approach this.
And yet, Joe Biden essentially said Republicans will leave all of that aside that Senator Padilla would want, and we'll give you everything you want. And they still said no. It is remarkable. Do you expect the Senate to also back away from the bill? Are Senate Republicans very quickly, are they also backing away from this bill?
Well, I think by the minute there's another Republican that says they're no vote on the package that they themselves asked for, that they themselves negotiated and shook hands on. So we'll find out tomorrow if we take the next procedural step of taking up this package. And if it falls short, which is, I think, at this point, the expectation, the urgency doesn't go away. The need for assistance to Ukraine, funding for Middle East, particularly humanitarian aid, Taiwan, Indo-Pacific, and to address the border. Clearly a need to not just modernize the immigration law, but further secure the border, more orderly, more humane, not returning to the failed policy of the Trump administration.
Right. Well, we will see what happens, Senator. Senator Alex Padilla, thank you very much. Much appreciated. We will